It's all there, black and white, clear as crystal. People think you're talking about the number of dudes you slept with, and you're waiting for Daddy Trump to come around. But you get nothing. You lose. Good day, sir.
What's up, guys? Boy Benny. People in glass houses shouldn't throw stones. That's the way the saying goes. And so, as a man, I try my very hardest to try and not be too critical of people's moral failings, right? For instance, here's an article about Nikki Haley cheating on her husband, right? This is from the Daily Mail, saying that Nikki Haley did cheat on her husband and had a bunch of affairs with various political consultants and so forth. We did a read on this. And we also showed you the sworn affidavits from the people claiming that this is something that Nikki Haley did. This is terrible behavior, quite frankly. But if you are being accused of this, then the last thing you should do is send out like an X-rated tweet about you and 12 other dudes, finishing them off. Okay? So as somebody who tries as hard as I can to keep up the moral esprit de corps of this channel, like, I gotta tell you, if you're being accused of having an affair with a bunch of dudes, all right, and having like a big gangbang throughout your entire political campaign, you probably shouldn't send out this tweet. 12 fellas down, 1 to go. Nikki, honey, just don't, all right? Especially if these are the kind of like rumors that are already out there about you. Just don't. I'm assuming you're participating in a gangbang, says one of the commenters. Your poor husband obviously knew about your goal of a baker's dozen. Oh, no. Okay. Taking the Kamala Harris approach. I see. I don't believe everything that you posted. Let's see it, Miss Haley. Ugh. In a row? Hubby's still out of town. Long weekend? We do not need to know your sexual history. Is this about Michelle Obama? What? Like filling buckets of water to save the Titanic. That's a lot of notches. You're a Democrat plant. I'll never vote for you. You ever get the feeling that Nikki Haley's staff hates her? Oh, no. Phrasing. Oh, man. I mean, you must have people around you to tell you to not post this kind of thing. America, get your mind out of the gutter. Nikki Haley's just talking. She's just talking about the Republican primary. What does this mean? 12 fellas down, 1 to go, link in bio. Okay. All right. Come on. No. Internet. No. Internet. No. It's just a poorly worded tweet. Very poor choice of words. It's a poorly worded tweet from a presidential candidate. Again, hide your wife, hide your kids. Okay. Oh, no. Weekend. Oh, some of the responses just not. Okay. All right. Gee whiz. Come on, people. Ladies and gentlemen. Inappropriate. That's a lot of fellas. Okay. That's a Photoshop. It's got to be. Only fellas. All right. Haley says she has one more fellow to catch up to as she makes final push ahead of South Carolina primary. We've defeated a dozen fellas. I have one more fellow to catch up to. So did she no. So this is Fox News just like taking her tweet out of context and like making it far less of a Pornhub headline. Just call it what it is, ladies and gentlemen. This is what Nikki Haley has said, okay? So here's a clip of Nikki Haley saying, we just need to, we're done with 14 fellas, and now we just have one more. Go.
There were 14 candidates in the race. We've defeated a dozen of the fellas. I just have one more fella to catch up to. The majority of Americans disapprove of Joe Biden. The majority of Americans disapprove of Donald Trump. We don't anoint kings in this country. We let the people vote.
So, apropos to nothing, the Donald Trump campaign has also created a attack ad against Nikki that hits her real hard using a hen or a rooster. Actually, nope, that is actually a cock-a-doodle-doo. Getting turned into fried chicken? Okay. Did the Trump campaign know this is coming? Are they leaning into the joke? I don't know. Here it is. Stick a fork in Nikki, she's done. Again, phrasing, mother. You finally made it. Pornhub, 12 fellas down, one to go. Come on, people. Come on. That's got to be a Photoshop. It's got to be a Photoshop. I don't encourage this kind of degeneracy on my channel. Okay, well, listen. We would like to say that this is the cringiest thing that Nikki Haley's done over the last week, but it happens to not be, in fact. I would argue that far worse than this horribly poorly worded tweet that has been ratioed into the sun. My God, look at that ratio. 11,000 to 4,000 retweets. I don't think the retweets, by the way, are a good thing in this circumstance. Probably not a lot of people retweeting it because they, out of love or joy for Nikki Haley. Nikki Haley made up love letters. So while Nikki Haley may be in a lover's quarrel when it comes to the press and things she may or may not have done as a married woman, she certainly is needing to manufacture her own love when it comes to the campaign trail. She tweeted this somehow, absolutely astonishingly, these fake letters and fake emails. Like, you'll notice that nobody's hit send on this email. So her team actually literally crafted fake letters and messages and emails and refused to hit send and then tweeted them out. Matt Walsh trolling her, saying, "Those are really inspiring messages. I just received fan mail today. I feel really appreciated." That's really cringy. Nikki Haley shares obviously fake anti-Trump fan mail. Not a good look. Here's what I assume are actual handwritten letters. Sure, Nikki Haley has a big public, persona. People know her. Maybe these are real. Okay, maybe these letters are real. Who knows? But these aren't. These are written in Comic Sans. These are clearly fabrications. So why would you share those? That's really humiliating. This shit ain't real. Come on. Your propaganda team is garbage. With all that rhino money, this is the best your campaign could fake. Get your money back. Oh, man. Too bad. Actually, not too bad. We've been laughing at Nikki Haley's campaign for a long time. Nikki Haley has done weirdly strange things to young men. I'm not alluding anything. I'm simply saying that this is all on camera. Nikki Haley promising a young man that she'd marry him if he voted for her? I don't know. This is what the lady said. Here you go.
You know what? We've got a lot on the line here. We really do. And you look at what's happening in this election. Yes. Are you going to vote for me? Get out of here.
I'm voting for Trump, the guy says, and then she says, get out of here. So there's Nikki Haley, married woman, saying, I mean, I'm not trying to take this literally. I'm not trying to play the game, but like, she just said it, okay? What would you think if your spouse said that? Hey, I'll marry you if you vote for me. Weird thing to say. It's just a strange thing to say, okay? This is why Nikki Haley's losing by exactly 1 bajillion points. In fact, that is precisely what Fox News said to her during a recent interview, which is one of my favorite things ever. Hello, 911. I'd like to report a murder live on Fox News. Go.
It is sort of ironic, though, Ambassador, that you are trailing President Trump by a gazillion miles, and you're quoting polls.
So it's personal for us, right? Like, the reason why I am personally against Nikki Haley and would do anything in my power to stop her is because Nikki Haley is herself a Democrat. She is somebody who I have to just assume is being run by the Democrat Party because they know they can't beat Trump. So to try and injure or damage Trump from inside of the Republican Party. Tucker Carlson concurs with me on this. Nikki Haley is totally funded by Democrats. Her voters are Democrats. I mean, even MSNBC sitting here reporting, Haley, without Trump's name on the ballot, still loses to none option by better than 2-1. She's getting clobbered with Republican voters. She's literally running as a Democrat. Okay? Nikki Haley's voters admit that they are Democrats. And Nikki Haley admits that she's a Democrat because Nikki Haley herself said that her favorite person on earth is Hillary Clinton. In fact, the person who she's modeled her entire political career after is Hillary. That's a red flag, boys.
If you have to lie to win, you don't deserve to win. I never said Hillary Clinton was an inspiration.
You know, I often say that the reason I got into politics was because of Hillary Clinton.
I didn't know her, although I had met her several years before at a women's professional event in Greenville, South Carolina. At that event, she had inspired me to run for office and make my voice heard. And in some ways, she remained inspiring.
She is actually the reason that I made the jump.
Because you write about her being a big inspiration for you.
I went with my friend Eleanor Kitzman to a Furman leadership program where Hillary Clinton was speaking. And I walked out of there and I said, I'm running for office.
So, yeah, that's Nikki Hillary for you. That's why we call her Nikki Hillary on here. And these are the facts. The other fact of the matter is that she has the single dumbest people possibly working for her. Not good phrasing, okay? Just not great phrasing. But you know what, Nikki? You do you. Just while you're screwing everyone else over, stop screwing over the Republican Party. We don't want you. We don't need you in this race. Drop out. And the healing. It's your boy Benny. Like, share, and subscribe. See you.